This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Wednesday. It is April 22nd, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. Stop doing that. You have enough energy. We got Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman. You can find this in a link on my link tree. It will take you to his website, which will take you to his Etsy shop to order decks if you so desire. And yes, I'm using this again because I felt the need to use it again after the reading on Monday. That love reading on Monday, I can't help it. But tomorrow I will probably go to the Hattie Thorne Neon Tarot is probably what I'm going to do for tomorrow. So we're just going to see what comes out. No expectations. I was just, that Monday reading, that love reading on Monday, I was so surprised, y'all. Like, I'm still thinking about it. Because well, not that I never, but I just don't get them that often in the tarot cards. I really don't. We got 3 on the table. 4 on the table. That just like kind of slipped right out of there. Okay. I forgot to mention we do have 1 major. It was the first card to fall out. Sorry. We got 4 on the table, 1 major. No reverse. We're going to do 2 more shuffles after this. I said that too soon. We got 5 on the table, 1 major, 1 card in reverse. Last shuffle. Six, 7. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, we almost had the Fool. The Fool is at the top of the deck. Okay, we've got 7 cards on the table. We have 3 majors. And we have 1 card in reverse. So let me show you what we got. We've got the Chariot. 9 of Wands. We've got the Queen of Swords. 8 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's our little reversal. We've got the Tower. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So, I'm not going to lie. The thing that gets me about this reading is it's like somebody having to make some type of life decision. Sorry, it makes me want to cry. And whatever this decision that somebody has to make, it doesn't matter what you decide. Because if you believe, even if you don't believe, God believes in you. And He's on your side no matter what you choose. Wowza. That's a lot of feeling. That's a lot of, like somebody's going to have to make a really tough decision with the Tower. Like something's going to hit. And it's definitely going to bring change. And I think it doesn't matter what decision somebody makes. It's change. It's a new cycle, whatever the case. And with the Chariot and the Nine of Wands, like whoever it is that has to make this decision, this is someone very much with a level head on their shoulders. Like this is someone very much moving in their energy, moving how do I say it? Like moving in their purpose, I guess you would say. And it kind of doesn't matter, like whatever this situation is, whatever this choice is, God is like, it's okay, like you get to make that choice, like this is your choice. The choice is the Tower moment. Like what are you gonna do? I just heard it's all up to you, kid. Woo. Like I said, it doesn't really matter, because like God's going to be on your side anyway. The thing is, if this resonates for you, you might be a little bit in your head about it. Like I was kind of talking about this. Is kind of talking about this with the love read. Now that I think about it, on Monday, because in the if you didn't watch the love reading from the tarot reading on Monday, um, go back and watch it, because it was funny, because it was a Queen of Cups and a, was it the Knight of Wands with the Emperor and the Empress. The Empress was the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor was, I think it was Knight of Wands. Let me see. I know what the card looks like. I just cannot for the life of me remember. Yeah, the Emperor was the Knight of Wands. Anyway, in the reading, it was kind of like, and I just went by the energy, right? So Emperor male, Empress female, but again, anybody could switch that around. Um, it was the Emperor that knew that this was the connection that they wanted, and they were coming for this Empress. And the Empress was the one that was like, I don't know. Like, I gotta think about it. And this is kind of, I wouldn't. It's not at all the same reading. It's not at all having to do with that necessarily. But it's giving me that energy of like somebody's gonna have to make a choice, and somebody might be in their head about it. And I would just say this. Oh, I just heard. Um, like I said in the other reading, if you need to make a pro con list, you make a pro con list. If you need to sit down and think about it and meditate on it and talk to God about it, like I said, He's there. He's on your side no matter what decision you make. But if you need to talk to Him, talk to Him. If you need to talk to a friend, talk to a friend. If you need to bounce some ideas around in your noggin, then you do that. If you need to take a nap, then you do that. You need to do whatever you need to do to get to a place where you can make the decision. Because once you make this decision, you're sticking with it. And no matter what you choose, it's a game changer. And I what did I hear earlier? Because I said take your time, but then I heard something. I should have said it because I forgot it. Oh, don't run out the clock. Don't run out the clock. Thank you. Thank you. And I think that's just really God saying, like, yeah, take your time and think about it, but just know you don't have never ending time. This is not the never ending story, right? Like, you will have to make a decision. Like even if it takes you a week to think about it, okay, fine. You think about it for a week, you make your decision. That's your decision. There we go. What he's saying is, don't run out the clock. Like, don't freaking like it. And here's the other thing: if you know in your heart of hearts, if you in your intuitive mind, your third eye, you know where your heart lies, where your mind is going, then make the choice. You don't need to second guess. You should always go with your gut. You should always go with that first instinct. It's funny because I was crying earlier when I was reading the book, when I was finishing up the book I was reading by Abby Jimenez, called The Night We Met. And at the end of the book, one of the characters tells another character, I can't remember exactly the words. I should have brought the book in with me. I was actually thinking about bringing in the book to show you guys. Um, she says, the female character says to the male character in the book, like choose the door unopened, or choose the door you never went through, something like that. Is sometimes people do feel called to do that kind of thing, right? Like you're called to make an impulsive decision, and you choose like what you've never known. You choose something new, right? That's fine too. But if you have a gut sense, if you have, something going on where, your body, your mind, your heart is screaming at you to make a specific choice, then you should make that specific choice. Should never discount your intuitiveness, ever, ever. And like I said, it doesn't really I mean, it matters obviously because you want to make the choice that's right for you, but God is on your side either way, whether you believe in him or not. He is there. He is behind everything you do. So, yeah, don't run out the clock. Don't run out the clock. Take your time, but just know you don't have never ending time, you know? Like you have to make a decision. And again, if you already know in your heart of hearts, then make your decision. Because the faster this falls, the sooner, the easier this will happen, become, transpire, all that jazz. All right. I think I'm gonna leave it there because otherwise I'm just gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again. And this was a nice, delightful, happy little reading because I don't think, even though somebody's gonna be in their head about something, I really don't think there's technically a bad choice here. Even, let me just say something for a second. Even if this were love, okay, and I'm not saying it is because I feel like it's different for everybody, but even if this were love, if you had to choose between getting into a relationship with someone or being by yourself, it doesn't really matter, right? If you don't love that person, if you don't want to be with that person, you love yourself. Go be with yourself. Why would you be in your head about that? Love yourself. If it's between two people, you get two men or two women or one of each coming in, and you're like, which one? Choose your gut. Like, choose, like, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a lovely Wednesday evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.